So first up in our lineup tonight to open for Italy will be Serena Rossini. She'll be followed by Tagliarini and Marta Ricci. On third for Germany, it will be Duke Hein to open, followed by Leonie Ebert and Sophia Werner in third. And Rossini will close for Italy. Ebert will close for Germany, and Jana Rutsavina will officiate our first two legs. Now, Rutsavina asking the volunteer who's going to run the scoreboard to sit next to her. Off target, off target, off target. Rossini with our first point on the board here. Marcelo, these team events, and in all weapons, but especially in foil, are very tactical, tactical events. And you know, what are the fencers looking to do?
Usually, when at this point, when they're a fencing team, they're mostly trying their best strategy to 5 touches. You know, they don't always have to rush it. They have 3 minutes on the clock. And always figuring out how the fencer fences in the beginning, you know, because every fencer needs to go through the same person. So it's really strategy and using your time wisely, and yeah.
Well, we have some sort of technical issue here, and I have no idea what it is. This was all set up in about 4 minutes from the end of the men's semifinals. To the start of this match. Rutsavina and Sharif Ali over speaking to Andrea Cipressa, the head coach of the Italian team. There seems to just be a general air of confusion. I think that lights were not coming up on all the scoreboards that we see at the end of the piece, that the athletes can see, that we can see. We're back underway. Have you seen either one of these teams fence today? Have you watched any of the matches?
I was watching Italy versus the U.S. today. Pretty intense match in the beginning. And then at the end, it seems like the U.S. kind of took it underway, but Italy put up a really good fight.
Well, they did in the beginning and they did in the end, but during the 4th, 5th, and 6th legs, they only scored 1 point per leg, and that put them in a hole that made it very difficult for them to finish out that against the U.S. But the U.S. is into the gold medal match, and we will see that upcoming.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, it is Tagliarini who is starting tonight, and Martina Favoretto, who did yeoman work in that semifinal match, is in reserve now. And after the scare that we had last night during the cadet semifinals when facing Yuka Ueno, Favoretto collapsed. She fainted, and our understanding is that it was dehydration that was the problem, and was not allowed to continue in that semifinal. She did a lot of work today, but I think her day may be done. Germany had an equally tough semifinal against Singapore, and you know, you kind of want to say it's such a surprise to see Singapore, you know, making it through in the semifinal against Germany. Really tough match, but they've got a Mita Berthier, they've got a strong team, they're a young team, and Germany's got Leonie Ebert, but our junior individual ranking results after Saturday night have they've gone sort of head over heels, because our top 3 women's foilists are Favoretto, Ueno, and Berthier, all cadets. And then Rossini, who we see on the piece now, is world number 4. Leonie Ebert, world number 7. Marta Ricci, who is on tonight, is world number 8. But we've got and Lauren Scruggs, who we will see later, has now suddenly become, having picked up a bronze medal, has now become junior world number 10 at the age of 15. Still Rossini's attack off target, and through on that attack. Duquesne is in there. When you're fencing in under these circumstances, when you're on the podium piste, do nerves play a big part?
Yes, for sure. Nerves actually, it gets to you because, you know, you're on the final strip, everybody's watching you, and, you know, you want to do the best for your team also. So that really gets you. And, you know, just do the best and see what the outcome is. You know, everybody tries their hardest out there, and there's so many eyes cheering. And, yep, that's how, like, it really gets to you.
Well, one of the things we always talk about is when you are a team like Germany, when you're a team like Italy, and you have high expectations, and you are strongly motivated, and you've got bags of medals, that when you go into a semifinal and you come out of that on the losing end, you've got to pick yourself up.
Yeah, for sure.
And fight for a bronze medal, of which there is only one.
Yes, exactly.
And no matter how tough your loss, if you want that bronze medal, you've got to go out and fight for it.
Yeah.
That's a tough situation, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a tough situation. I mean, there's pressure on you from both teams. So, I mean, also from both, like from the crowds, you know, there's people cheering. You know, you want to do the best. You want to always do the best for your team.
We end our first period 4-4. Evenly matched. And it will be Elena Tangolini on for Italy. Leonie Ebert on for Germany. And with Ebert on, we can ask the question, will Germany kick the door open here? We shall see. You know, one of the things, I love team fencing. I really enjoy it. And it's because it's fencing, but also because it's a game.
Yes.
You know, fencing is a sport. Team fencing is a game. And I really, really enjoy it. When you're in a team situation, okay, last night, you know, you were on that piste, you picked up a silver medal, and you're in a single match against a single opponent.
Yeah.
And you're fencing to win that match.
Yeah.
Here, you're in a 9-leg game. How does your thinking shift from individual to team?
I feel like really it's more like, so since there's there's multiple people fencing, of course, because it's a team, you don't have as much pressure that's on you, but you want to do every touch and work for every touch. As is in a 15 bout, you know, you can make a couple of mistakes and learn from it and change the bout over time. So that's really different about team, and also it's really helpful for team. You know, you can make a mistake, a teammate can come back for you. You just learn. You learn a lot of different stuff from different opponents, and it's really cheerful. You have your team there, keeping you motivated. So that's good.
Tanglerine jumping in with the counter attack. Again, off target. Well, Tanglerine looking for the counter again, but Ebert threw on the attack, and that will end our second. 10 for Germany, 6 for Italy, and only 2 in that for Elena Tanglerine. 6 there for Ebert, and it will be Marta Ricci on for Italy, and Sofia Verona for Germany. And I think we'll get a sense for how this match is playing out after we get through our first 3 legs. Ricci off target on the attack. And Werner parry off target. Werner's attack. Marcelo, is there a style that is better suited to team, do you think?
I don't really think. I don't think there is a certain style. It's really the different styles that you're going against. It's not really if you have to play a certain style while you're fencing team. It's who can go against the other person and outsmart them while they're fencing.
So how much time, when you're preparing for a team match, how much time do you spend looking at the other team's lineup and how it like matches up on the score sheet? Ricci and Werner are on now, and let's say that you were Ricci and you were going to fence Werner. Does your team I don't know, look at all this and try
Usually,
and set some expectations?
As a fencer, we wouldn't look at it because, it's a type of distraction that we don't want that to get in our head. We'd watch them fence, obviously see the way the styles they play, and we would see what we can do to go against that style, to do something that will help our team, in other words. So we don't really look at the sheets. We really just watch the fencing.
Final action, parry, Werner. And Germany working their way out to a big lead here. The final action, parry, Werner. That will take us out of the third. 15 for Germany, 7 for Italy. And I had a video review here. Okay, good challenge from the Italians. And we have not ended the third. Still, Werner's off target. Well, what looked like disaster building for Italy has been averted. By virtue of that challenge, that overturned call, and we've got a different match now. Well, that will do it for the third now. But when we thought it was over, it was going to be a 15-7 match. It's now 15-11. That's a completely different ball game. And we will go into the fourth with, and that was 5 there for Ricci, 5 for Werner. And Tagliarini back on to face Duke Hein. You know, when you have a situation like that in a team matchup where, you know, you think, oh, this is going to be bad, and then all of a sudden it changes, does it, you know, give you energy to?
Yes, of course. It definitely gives the team energy to be motivated and keep fighting for that bronze medal.
Well, a big parry there from Tanglerini. And when it looked like Italy was kind of headed in the same territory that they got in against the USA, they are now challenging again. And we do know, as I'm sure you could confirm, you should never write off an Italian fencing.
Yes, definitely not. Definitely not.
That's still Tanglerini's attack. Duquesne quickly out with one of her own. Shot to the hand there for the German fencer. You can ask for video review. Well, we're going to have one. I'm not sure who asked for it. Duquesne was pointing at Tanglerini, so I don't know if it was the Italians or the Germans that used it. No, nothing given. If you would like to watch the match in Italian, just to let you know, we have a secondary stream that you can select at the bottom of your screen, and that is Giorgio Caruso and Valerio Aspromonte. Mask on, says Sheriff Ali. And now Duquesne is asking for a video review. Aaliyah Duquesne. What do you make of this?
It looks like really the German tried to catch the blade there while the Italian was trying to attack. Seems like they called it for the Italian though with an attack. Good attack.
Now Duquesne just standing in there. Tanglerini stepping into distance. But through there on the attack. And Aaliyah Duquesne able to close this out, but we've got a very different tenor to this match now. 7 in that for Elena Tanglerini and 5 for Aaliyah Duquesne. 2018, we go to the 5th, and Serena Rossini is on for Italy. Sofia Werner for Germany. And where we thought the momentum was shifting heavily to Germany in the third, it swung round the other way. Verona stepping in and seemingly without much of a plan, and Rossini, you know, when you're on the piste against an Italian fencer, and you know that there is an Italian style that you can recognize from a distance.
Well, usually before I go into a bout, I will usually look at how their style of fencing, or I seen them earlier during the year how they fence. So each has obviously a little bit of different style, but they're very aggressive, very passionate about their fencing style. They're always there to win. They never give up. They fight even if they're down, or just nonstop. They keep fighting even if they're down or up. And the outcome is what it is, but there's always a crowd there for them, always cheering.
Verona asking for a video review here. And the call will stand. Oh, that was lovely.
Very nice.
And again, Rossini's footwork is a wonder to behold.
Yeah, very clean, very clean.
Is that a card coming up? It is?
Yes.
I can tell where she pointed it. She pointed it at Serena Rossini. That's Verona's attack off target. Rossini again with the parry, with the riposte, and the momentum has definitely swung Italy's way now. 25-21, only one in that for Sophia Werner, and 7 for Serena Rossini. They must have learned their lesson from the match against the USA, where they had a dry patch when they hit the middle of the order. It is Ebert known for Germany, and Marta Ricci as we go into the sixth. How much time do you spend on footwork?
It's always changing. It matters how I feel. Always different exercises. Doing footwork, you know, because it's not something you can't just do. You can just do. You need to feel it. It's also distance changing. Also having a partner, it helps with the distance. But I would try to spend about an hour, hour and a half doing it, because too much footwork can get your distance messed up, or you won't feel it as well as you would do it in an hour, and you don't want to overdo it. Never overdo it.
How many times do you train a week?
It changes, it varies, because I also have my mom train me and my dad. So, and I also travel to train. I travel to train in Kentucky, so it varies. But on a usual daily basis, I would try to do some conditioning, some point control. It would be like in 2 hours, 3 hours.
Right away, picked up by Ricci, and Ebert will challenge. Let's see if we get a replay here. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
And you know, this replay that we have for this championships is at such an angle that this is not the replay that the referees see, and so it's very difficult to tell. And back to the video. So a good challenge there. Attack Ebert. Nice long attack there from the German. Together, nothing given. Again, the counterattack from Ebert, working very well on Ricci. And this match has swung again. The referee's going to have a look at this on her own. Let's see if we get a video here, Marcelo. What do you see?
Looks like the German kind of started first. Well, we'll see what the ref says here. Yes, attack right.
Ebert with the parry, and Germany back in the lead. Ricci with the right of way. No challenge from Ebert, though I think she may be out of challenges. And Ebert will close us out here in the sixth. 30 for Germany, 29 for Italy, only 4 in it for Marta Ricci, and 9 for Leonie Ebert. She is tough on the junior level, she's tough on the senior level, and puts Germany back in the lead and definitely back in the driving seat as far as momentum is concerned. But now we go to the 7th, 8th, and 9th. This is where it all happens. This is where the rubber hits the road, and it is the reserve Posgay on for Germany, replacing Sophia Werner. And she is facing Tanglerini. Our bronze medal match, our first bronze medal match here on our final day. Women's foil team. There's no double third in team. You've got to pick yourself up after the semifinals and get in here and fight for a medal. Still Tanglerini's attack off target. Deft move there, would you say?
Yes, for sure.
Getting her arm out, just drawing the attack. And a lovely stop hit from Zofia Posgay. Card coming out for Tanglerini. I didn't actually see what it was for. Did you catch that, Marcella?
I think it was core. Kind of hit each other there.
Final action, parry, Sophia Posgay. Still the German attack off target. Well, Tanglerini takes us out of the 7th, 35-33. It swings a little bit back the other way. And 3 for our reserve, our German reserve. Posgay there. And 6 in it for Elena Tanglerini. We'll check her indicator in just a moment. Marta Ricci on in the 8th for Italy. And Leah Duke-Hein on for Germany. Tanglerini. Tanglerini finishes on a +1 indicator, but there were some real big swings in there. Duke-Hein comes out and puts Germany back in the lead. Just a few points in this. Did you ever wish you had long hair so that you could stop a match and tie it up, or do you just have to rely on your shoelaces?
Probably shoelaces. It's my only strategy I got. I don't have long hair.
This is our first bronze medal match. And Ricci asking for a video review. It's been swinging back and forth each leg. Referee Sharaf Ali is back out. And the Italians are not going to get the call. Now, what is Leah Duke-Hein asking there?
I think she's asking about the score, making sure it's correct.
Right. Duke-Hein off target there. Following this, we will have our men's bronze medal match. Between Japan and the USA, if I remember that correctly. Japan, USA. Attack. Duke Hine, it just swings back and forth.
Yeah.
Marta Ricci with the attack. Duke Hine goes looking for a parry. She can't find it. And Italy back in the lead. They come together one light. Level again. And now Aliyah Duke Hine will arrange her hair.
It's on and off.
So, Marcelo Olivares, silver medalist at the World Championships.
Yes.
Your match last night, you had to fight a teammate.
Yes.
How tough is that?
It's tough on both of us. I mean, we both are friends. We both get along, you know, and we just want to do the best we can on the strip. But off the strip, you know, we're friends. But when it comes face to face, it's more a battle. We're not friends. We have to go against each other. We have to do what we have to do.
Well, you have to fence who's in front of you.
Exactly. So it is what it is. He fenced well. I mean, it's good. It's a great experience. It's a great experience to come here.
Is this your first World Championship?
Yes, it's my first.
Well, it's not a bad deal to come to the World Championships for the first time and pick up a silver medal.
Yes.
Ricci is, in this game of musical chairs, is the last one sitting as the 8th and penultimate leg. It comes to an end. 40 for Italy, 39 for Germany. We go to the 9th and final leg. Serena Rossini for Italy to close. Leonie Ebert, and this is a battle of the giants here. Ebert with the right of way. Ebert looking to set up a counterattack, and Rossini not impressed. We'll get a video challenge here. All right, so call stands. Rossini off target. Oh. What a parry. And what has happened here with Ebert?
Something in her eye, it seems like.
Yeah, maybe she lost contact. Big, powerful parry there. Yeah, she's got a contact lens lost in her eye. Presumably it has been found and repositioned. This for the bronze medal. Ebert with the parry, Rossini with the challenge. All right, tense times for the Italians here. They've had plenty of those over the past couple of days. Yep, that was Leonie Ebert's attack all day long. And Rossini needs to get some single red lights here. There's one lovely stop hit. I think maybe the experience of Ebert, you know, they're both juniors, but Ebert spends a lot of time in senior competitions, and she's played that very, very well. And it is Germany taking home the bronze medal tonight. Italy in fourth place. What'd you make of that, man?